What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are enjoying your day. All right, let's get to work. Let's see what we got going on. Gotta solder these rings together. Ooh, these are like old school. All right, cool. So we got those two rings. Solder those together. Let me go clean them off real quick because they nasty. All right, we'll clean them off real quick. All right. My legs hurt, so I'm over here walking like a pregnant woman because I did some leg day the other day and my quads are, they're thrashed. But it's okay, me. It's okay, me. All right, cool. So get you guys in focus. So I just gotta solder these together. This is quick and simple. Some quick and simple work there, bro. Dum 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 dum. All right, cool. It actually lines up real good, real nice, real pretty like. All right, I'm gonna do this a different way than I usually do. So let's see if we could zoom in for you guys just a little bit, so that way you guys can kind of see. Come on. Let me try to lift the camera up a bit without it falling over. That's the hard part. All right. Let's see here. Let's get some. Yeah, we're gonna do easy because they might have been soldered before. We got the edges lined up, and it's not gonna require too much solder. That's a good thing. So let's just cut a little chunk. Just a little chunk for security. My faith is in you, Jesus. I'm learning to let go and let God show me how to be free. I'm learning to let go and let God show me how to be me. Your yoke is easy. Yoke like my daily bread. All right, cool. So add a little bit of flux to that bad boy. And time to solder it. Got a really hot flame, so we're just gonna kind of heat up the bottom. Pray that hasn't been sized, probably has been sized. Add just a little bit of solder to this joint. Wait until it sticks. It's sticking, so now let's flow it. I'm putting more heat on the bottom ring than the top one, so that way it goes, the solder kind of wants to go down. There we go, now it's in the crack. Flowing just perfectly. Bring it to this side just a little bit as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're done. Real nice and simple like. Alright, so we got that. Let's another solder together. Old school little set. Pretty cool. Alright. And now, time to clean it up. So there's the solder joint. Used a little bit more than I needed to, but let's clean it up. Put this to the side. I gotta work on that ring. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. Still kind of don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna tackle it, but I have an idea. So let's sand this down just a little bit. Ooh, smells like burnt skin. Gotta love that in the morning. All right, let's pull this. So now I'm just making it look like 2 rings still. Flip it around to the other side. Perfect. And so now we got rid of that discoloration. And then I'm gonna run a saw blade through that, so that way you see the distinction between the 2 rings. Let's see, you guys might be able to see how I do this a little bit. I'm not trying to cut through, but just make a little bit of a line so that way you see that there's 2 rings. Oh, it's slipping, come on. Don't slip on me, baby. Don't slip on me. Come on. Play nicely with the others. There we go. Alright, flip it around to the other side. Clean up this joint. Dang, come on. This blade's got a lot of lubrication. It's wanting to slip all over. Dang. Alright. Now we got the groove. So just a little distinction. I'm not trying to cut through, but just give it a little bit of definition. And that way it still stays strong. Nah, dude. Definitely not gay, bro. I believe in Jesus, so, you know, I appreciate it, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, no, anyone that's gay is going to hell. They're going to burn in the lake of fire for all eternity, so it is what it is. But, Bobby, I appreciate you being here. So I'm going to clean this up. And should be done with it. Got to buff it up. Probably just buff it up by hand instead of putting it on the buffer. Get rid of some of these scratches. So it was sized before. I don't know if you guys can see this. Probably not. There's a little crack right there, or a discoloration, so it shows me that it was soldered before. All right. And let's see. There's no engraving on the inside, which is good. Wait. It's just the hallmarks. Just the hallmarks. All right. So now we can just buff it up. Call it good. It gave me an hour to do it, so it took like 10 minutes. All right. I gotta get in that crack. Alright. And definitely burning the fingers right there, that's for sure. Let's get some of this white gold. And I'm actually going to replate the white gold. I need more acetone too. I'm running out of acetone really quick. Everyone loves their two-tone rings. Actually, two-tone jewelry. They're very, very popular right now. Or has been for a little bit. So, let's clean that up. Clean these edges. And the reason why I'm doing it by hand is I have this little detail right here on the side that I don't want to redo. So if I bring it up to the buffer, then those are gone. so it's all cleaned up. You can't tell that it's been worked on anymore, which is awesome. So let me go clean it up and I'll show you guys how I get it ready to do a two-tone plate. So you can use two things when you're plating jewelry, and it doesn't matter if you're going in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold, but you can use whiteout or nail polish. I prefer the nail polish because it has bristles instead of just like a soaking brush. But wherever the nail polish kind of runs a little bit better than whiteout. It's kind of fun. It's actually kind of hard to find whiteout nowadays. Everyone wants to, or everyone sells, at least what I've seen, everyone sells the strip whiteout. And this will prevent the rhodium from going on to the yellow gold. That little section. There we go. And that's exactly why I like the bristle. Because you can split it for the hard sections. Alright. Now just the inside. I don't want the inside to be white gold. Alright, I think I got everything. So once that's done, you just gotta let it dry just a little bit. And whatever's painted will not get rhodium, but the top will be white gold. So let me put this to the side. Let that dry just a little bit. And go back to this one. So I'm gonna put the aquamarine into there and do a bezel around. So there's that. And sweet. Let's get some yellow gold.
Revelation, let's go to Revelation.
That's what we got. That should be good. Roll that out a little bit.
You guys, certain have already noticed this. Hopefully you're using it. We've got order guides. We put them again in your bulletin. I say that again. Well, you know what? Hey, listen.
Let's see.
There's a lot of good information there, and I get it. I know what you're talking about, but there's a lot of good info there, and this
Trying to think
is important.
of what thickness I want.
What we do on Tuesday is important, and of course, what we
Man.
do on November is going to be.
Let's go with the cheap.
So we
Screw
have
it.
to make the right decision.
If I mess it up, take it off and redo it, right? It's like the only way to go about life sometimes.
Right now, Adam Adam Schiff cannot
I'm
continue
here for
representing the
freebies.
state of California, right?
I don't got any
That's really
freebies, bro.
important. Did you guys see that? What happened with Jack? How they're messing with Jack? What's going on there as he just got up there?
Actually, if you want freebies, I will be uploading a video probably tomorrow on my Sabbath day about the free Bible giveaway that I do every month. So already done 3 this year, and I'm doing 1 free Bible giveaway a month at least. Actually, might increase it to 2. I don't know. I'm getting a little bit more followers, and the only thing is, as long as there's interaction on the videos, then I'll be doing free Bible giveaways. But I'm gonna pray to God that he gets me some really good King James versions, and I'll go with this one, and that way I can give the King James versions out, because I gave 1 Christian Standard Bible away, and then were the others Christian Standard Bibles too? They might have been. I don't know. I forget. But I want to give away King James. I would feel better doing that. It's harder to read, harder to understand. But yeah, if you want freebies, then definitely look at the Bible giveaways. Alright, so I'm gonna anneal this. And annealing is just getting it to like a pumpkin orange color, and that'll make it soft. All the atoms get loose, and then I can roll it out a little bit and anneal it again, because it's not long enough for what I need it to do. And then it'll be a bezel. Then I can solder it onto the ring and go about setting the stone. It's kind of a troublesome, because the stone's smaller than what it requires, and there's a honeycomb design underneath it. So the pavilion wants to stick down, so it's kind of a mess. But the ring was ran over, I guess, by a car, so the platform that we got to work with it is a lot better than anything. Yo, what up, Jackie? What is going on? Alright, so that's annealed, and it's funny too, because like after you anneal it, I don't know how to explain it, but you can feel that it gets lighter. It's not as dense. So I don't know if it's just the release of oxygen or whatnot, but you can always feel when it's annealed and soft. So let me go roll this out just a little bit more, and I mean, it's almost there. We almost have enough, but I kind of need, yeah, I definitely need a little bit more space, a little bit more gold. So I can wrap that around. I'm not trying to do a super thick bezel, but something that'll be secure, hold the stone, and cover up some gaps. So anyways, let me go roll it out quick. Back in the farming business as usual, working hard on Sunday, of course. This is where our shop makes money. It's the weekend, because people don't care about Jesus. So they get a day off and they're like, ooh, let's go spend money. Let's go spend money. And I'm here to take it. So, you know, my Sabbath is either tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know. I have to take a Sabbath and worship God, but I kind of don't want to. Like, I need a lot of money right now, so it's like, I don't know. But I also love what I do, so I don't really work. I come, I have my own office. Hey, this is what I prayed to God for years ago. I prayed that I'd have a career, that I could work with my hands, be creative. Always wanted my own office, and you know, and make enough money to support a family and stuff. Now, you know, I was thinking, anyways, I don't want to get into that, but you know, I don't. Yeah, some days are stressful. Some days are really stressful because I have to be perfect at what I do every single day. There's no not being perfect, and so when I screw up, it's not good, which is why I don't screw up. But I enjoy what I do. It's very different, and God gave it to me. It's not how I thought it would look like, and I didn't know how lonely it would be in the beginning, but it's a blessing, you know. I get to wear whatever I want to work, make up my own schedule, have my own office. I'm doing, you know, right now technically, even though I'm just at this one location, I do the jewelry for 3 different shops, and I get to play with gold, diamonds, expensive jewelry. I meet famous people. It's like all this worldly stuff. I mean, all the glam and glitter fell off once I found the Lord. But, you know, thinking about it, I'm extremely blessed to be in this situation. So I really enjoy it. So I'm just like, man, I don't want to take a day off. That's why I enjoy working 6 days a week. You know, there's a few days of the week where it's only 8 hours, and then on the weekend it's right around 10 hours. No, it's about 9 hours on a normal day, and then on the weekends 10 hours. So it's still not that much. It's only about like 54, 60 hours a week. And there's people that work way harder than I do. My job is just problem solving every single day. Because no job is the same. And that's nailed perfect. It's kind of hard to see if a piece of metal is annealed when you have bright lights on, but after you do it for a while, then it becomes easier. And let's see here. Sabbath doesn't have to be on Sunday. Actually, very true. Actually, the Sabbath wasn't on Sunday. It was on, I think, Saturday, actually. But keeping the Sabbath, you know, is keeping one day holy for God. And then what do we see about Jesus preaching is, you know, that's like where the Pharisees came in saying, oh, you know, why did you heal that man that was in the, I think, synagogue, you know, on the Sabbath day? You know, and Jesus said, well, is it better, this is his wisdom, right? Is it better to keep the Sabbath, or is it better to heal on the Sabbath day? Let's see. You need money to spend on your wife. Just kidding. Actually, yeah, because there's that big move and a lot of stuff going on. So, actually, you are correct about that one. You are very correct on that one. All right, so now this is the hard part. Shaping it into an oval like an egg, and then soldering it on and setting the stone without it being crooked, because this is not a good, it'll work out though. It'll work out. It's just not a good seat for it. Wants to jump around everywhere like a little hee-haw stone. But that's what it's supposed to be like. So that's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the booty, pain in the booty. But let's get this. What am I gonna use? This is like half the battle, half the fight. What am I gonna use? Just look around at my tools. I guess we're gonna use this. Just get some double rounds. Actually, let me snip off this and get that flat. before I start bending it. Flatten it with my parallels. And then start bending it around and make a bezel for it. And once I make the bezel for it, then, so I'm gonna extend a little bit because you don't want to start at the edge and bend it over, because you want, when you make a bezel that's oval or a square or anything like that, you want to bend it so that way it's in the middle instead of having your seam at the corner or anything like that. So, you know, leave some space, bend it over. We're gonna bend, bend, bend. Open that up just a little bit. I'm just kind of going with it. Kind of fit it to the stone just a little bit. We're making good progress. We're almost there at the shape. Look at how the bezel's bending around your stone. Awesome. Go to this side, start bending this side, little bit by little bit. And we're getting close. It's a little bit big. Squeeze it in just a tad bit more. And you always want your bezel just slightly smaller than the stone. Okay, so that's still too big. So what we can do is squeeze this part in. Granted, now it's not in the center yet, but it will be at the end. Squeeze that little section in. Kind of test fit the stone. So once I wrap, okay, so now we're kind of test fitting the stone, right? And it'll fit in there. So pull this around and then cut it right in the middle, and that seam will be right there in the middle. And then solder it with hard solder, and then solder it onto the ring. It should be, yes, pretty good. Pretty good. That'll do, pig. That'll do. All right. All right, so I want that closed. Double check again. I need it to go in just a little bit more, so we're gonna do this. Grab it at this corner. And what are we gonna do? Let's do this. Grab right here, press. Come on. Let's see if that did the trick. I need this to, all right, we're gonna grab some other pliers and get some mechanical help. There we go. That'll be good. That'll be good. And then if I have to bring it in a little bit more, then I'll bring it in just a little bit more. Oh, you know what? I probably use these. There we go. Yeah, so these are half round, half flats. Test fit the stone one more time. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to bring it in just a little bit, and that's fine. So let's just cut that, solder it, and then I'm gonna have to take out just a little bit extra and call it good. So let's just get chugging with it. If it's a cabochons are easier because you could just lay the stone flat and then wrap it around. This one, not so much because of the high pavilion, and it's aquamarine, so it's a fragile stone. Kind of don't want to do that. But let's see here. Yo, what is going on, Lost Sheep Ministries? Appreciate you being here. Let's see. I started following your ministry. Oh, good. I have a cousin who makes jewelry. Not as good as you do. Oh, I appreciate it. It is an aquamarine. All right, so Time for the safety glasses, because my eyes are valuable. My eyes and my fingers are what make me money, and I lose those, and I won't make money. All right, so just cut through this. There we go. OSHA would be so happy with me. Heck no, they wouldn't. Alright, put the rest of the gold in my super secret hiding place. Alright, now we can bend this over just a little bit and then start getting this lined and ready for soldering. Make this nice and straight, because we're gonna have to probably take just a little bit of this bezel away anyway. And what we want to do is get this as flat and straight as possible. There we go, that's gonna be good. So it's not perfect, right? But the stone will stretch it out depending on what size and shape we need. But it's a little bit big. It's a little bit big. This is why I said I'm gonna have to take some out, but I'd rather get it close and then take a little bit out than not have what I need and then have to remake it. All right, so let's clean that joint real quick with some steam. Now we can solder this bad boy together. Perfect. Time for the fire. Wonderful. Make sure you follow Christ first and foremost. The work of any good ministry should be to lead others to Christ, not just to our ministries. Amen. My cousin whom I follow, my cousin whom I always talk about, was the one who told me to follow your ministry. I am an infant to Christianity. My cousin has been helping me seek the Lord. Yep, that's good. I like that. I like that. All right. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to learn. That's why it's a journey. All right. Oh, shoot. Ah, that hurts. I did leg day the other day, and I killed it. I killed it. My quads. Oh. Ah. Lord Jesus, please. This too shall pass. Oh, well. Suck it up, buttercup. All right. So we're going in with some 14 karat hard solder. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Oh, and also Jackie said she liked my coffee mug, so I appreciate it. I like it too. It's the perfect size for an overload on coffee. All right, so let's just do this one more time. I don't really see any boric acid on there. All right. It says, let your faith be bigger than your fear. Hebrews chapter 13, verse 6. And I'm done. Now time for hydration. All right. This is too big of a flame for that itty bitty bezel. Really? Come on. There we go. All right, so let's go in with the number 5. I generally jump around between 4, 5, and 7, 6. No, 7. 4, 5, and 7. Those are like the main ones that I use for jewelry repair. check in. See if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. My daughter also has a coffee mug that also has a Hebrew Bible verse. Well, you know, the funny part about coffee mugs, coffee and the Bible, right, is women should never make coffee. Actually, it's not what the Lord commands people to do, because we specifically see Hebrews, not Shebrews. Just doing a cleaning?
Just a clean, just a dip.
Nice. Is it busy out there?
Not really.
It'll pick up.
Yeah.
Yesterday was good though.
Yeah, yesterday was a great day.
All right. So we got that done.
Positive attitude goes a long way, bro.
Yep. Better be positive than negative. All right. So we got that joint set up. And now we can test fit the bezel and start making the adjustments that we need. Alright. And just like I thought, this is a little too big. A little too big, which is fine, but so we got that right there. And so I'm gonna take probably about like 2 millimeters off, and that'll be perfect. And that'll be perfect. Ooh, that burns my fingers. ¿Qué pasó?
So, do the bezel for that stone.
Yeah. And then almost done with the other one too. Just gotta plate the top.
So the screw head has broken in there,
Okay.
but the link is still solid as hell. Can you just cap off that screw hole with some gold?
Yeah. Just want me to just put some.
Yeah.
Put some metal in there.
Yep.
I assume ASAP.
Yes, please.
ASAPery. Okay. Oh shoot, yeah. That's rough. That's rough. Okay. You got it. So just give me like 10, 15 minutes. You got it, bro. You got it. Oh, wait, is this 10? Oh, this is 18, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
It kind of looked like a 10, dude. That 8, it's been pretty worn. I was like, I knew they made 10 karat Rolexes. Oh, it might have been that ring that I soldered together because there was still some skin in there.
No, smell like shit out here.
Oh, shit out there? Oh, dude, grab that Febreze, bro. Febreze right behind the deodorant.
You shower in here too, or what?
Dude, this is like a sweatshop, bro. Sometimes, you know, the sweat gets crazy. I don't like to stink. Did that help?
Yeah.
All right. Now, did you put it back next to the shampoo and conditioner? Just messing, dude. All right. All right. So, 18 karat Rolly. You must spoil your wife with gold and diamonds. Nope. Spoil her with hennies. And birds that poop eggs. Alright. Ooh, it smells so fresh and so clean. Let's see. I don't want to take the whole band off. So, I'm gonna do this, and then just add some 18 karat right there. You know what? I want to finish my cut real quick. There we go. And let's see, we're gonna do like 2 millimeters, right? Ah, that burns. Son of a piece of metal. Alright, so that's cut. Mamma mia. Alright, let's grab some 18. The super special box. Alright. 18 easy. Let's go easy. And is that rose gold or is that 18? I think that's 18. Is that 22? Okay, yeah, that should be good. So what I'm gonna do is take a little bit of, yeah, it's 18. Take a little bit of 18 first of just regular metal, ball this up, and then that way I don't waste that much solder, and it'll have something decent to go to. All right, let's just ball this 18 up. Perfect. That should be the right size. Dang it. Nope. Too big. It's too big, so let's cut off a little bit of a smaller chunk. I thought I measured good. Yeah, my measurement's perfect when I eyeball it. No, it ain't. That's a lie. Let's say what? Measure 38,000 times and then still mess it up? I think that's the phrase. Alright, so I'm gonna ball that. Good little piece of metal. That fit perfectly. Alright. Now we're gonna pay you the cheese tax. And let's go in with some 18 and get this done, sent out to El Jefe. So cut that little chunk. We're gonna do 2 little chunks. Alright. And then make a deposit back into our little cupboard. And now we are ready to put fire on our rollie. The trick is, anytime you work on a Rolex, is not to mess it up. Alright. Yeah. Alright. What? You put a torch to my Rolex? What are you thinking? That's crazy. I would have never guessed in my wildest dreams I'd be doing this in life. Alright. Alright, there we go. We're getting there. We're filling this gap. It's not filling up the way I need it to because it's a hollow link. That's what makes it hard. Alright, so I think I got it good. Alright. This is the scary part. Like, this is a expensive Rolex. People would freak out if you saw your watch like that. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Alright. Dip it in the water. Alright. Now let's finish it up. I got a rollie on my arm and I'm pouring Chandon and Hoover Best cause I got it going on. That's what it reminds me of. That Snoop Dogg song. I used to listen to a lot of bad music, actually. Alright. There we go. Almost perfect. Stay. Alright. Now let's clean it up a little bit more. And hopefully that mark will go away because I don't want to fill this whole link up with solder. Okay. I have to add just a little bit more. But that's what we got so far. It's that link. Alright. So add just a little bit more solder to take away that mark. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Alright. Carat Yeller Easy. Yep, there we go. Might as well just leave this bad boy out just in case. Really don't want to get rid of all my 18 karat on this one little link. Let's just cut two little chunks again just in case. Just in case. Let's see, farming life is difficult. Let's see, funny, yeah. Farming life is difficult, especially with poop on the hen's eggs. My cousin has a hen named Henrietta. The chicken lives in Yorkshire. That's pretty cool. Henrietta. Yeah, definitely when you farm your eggs though, you don't want to clean them. I mean, you could like maybe wipe them down just a little bit with like a dry cloth, but yeah, you don't want to wash them because they'll be preserved, and then that way you don't got to put them on a fridge or put them in the fridge. They'll last on your counter just fine, and you don't got to clean them. Or don't clean them and they'll last on your counter just fine. Sorry, not really paying attention too much. Let's get you guys looking at the Rolex. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. So there's the link right there. Let's dry this off, sand it down, and it'll be perfect. Alright, what am I doing? Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm doing. Alright, I gotta sand it flat. And then sand the scratches out and then polish it. And cool, it's just a all around high polish, so I don't gotta do that two-tone. Two-tone takes a little bit of time. There we go. Good enough for government work. Stay. You better stay. Alright. Let's go back in with, actually, let's go in with some, instead of 600 grit, let's go in with that 800. 800 sand grit. Alright. Keep it as flat as possible. A little bit of a different direction. There we go. I'm gonna call that good. Can't even tell. Alright, cool. So now, take care, sister. Yeah, bless you and keep. Let's see. Have a great evening. Hopefully, you'll have Bible study. Yeah, I'll have Bible study tonight, for sure. Tonight I won't be here super long, so go home, go to the gym, eat some dinner, and then relax for like a second, and then Bible study, and then I'm off tomorrow, and keeping my Sabbath, and then work the next day. So that'll be fun. Let me go polish this real quick so we get this back. Rinse it off in some water real quick. Can't even tell. Let's put it back together. Stay. that's shiny. That's bad. Put it back together. Give it to the customer. And put a smile on someone's face. Now that's why I got into doing what I do. It was like, yeah, it provides, gives me food, keeps me entertained for the most part. But there's nothing like seeing like a woman come in or something like that with like her engagement ring setting the diamond, or like seeing like a newlywed couple come in and getting some work done on the ring, or when a guy is like picking the ring that he wants to propose with, and he's all nervous, and then picks something, getting that diamond, and then setting the diamond into the ring. And I've seen some women, like get their ring, and they're just the glow on their face is just amazing. And it's just a rock, but it's just to see their joy and excitement. Best feeling in the world. Best feeling in the world. And seeing people light up and enjoy the work that I do, and being able to give them, something that's valuable, something that they've worked hard for, and then just see how their life just lights up. Granted, it's not going to bring you eternal happiness, but it brings joy for the moment. And just seeing someone like someone who bought this watch, right? It's an investment, so you could sell it and you won't get your whole thing back, but it's precious metal, and so it's fun seeing when people buy this stuff, and just then when it breaks, you're like, oh no, you're like, what am I gonna do? And you come to our shop and no worries, take care of it. So let me go deliver it real quick. I'll be right back. All right. I'm back for the moment. Alright, well, I'm gonna listen to this dude, and I'm gonna let you guys go. It's been about an hour. I know that people don't really stay around for hours and hours on live streams, but let's see. Oh yeah, I did put it down kind of a lot. But I appreciate you guys being here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing some jewelry work being done. And I will definitely, if I don't see you again today for some jewelry repair or some custom stuff, then I'll definitely see you guys around for a Bible study tonight. So I think we're going to be getting into, we might, let's see, Amos, and then what's the one right after Amos? I forget. It's like 2 pages. So we'll probably read that. And then I think it's Nehemiah. And then we're going to get into Job, because I really need to read Job. I need to not just know the story, I need to physically read Job. And I don't know. God's been telling me to read that for like months now. And so I really need to read Job for some reason. But we'll tonight. All right, so I appreciate you guys. Guys, stay sexy. Laters.